Higher Learning Commission exercise. That number has grown in the months that I've been here, and that's a good thing. And I dare say that everybody on this campus by now, if not by now, by the end of the day, will know that we're having a visit here Monday and Tuesday from the Higher Learning Commission. And I want to thank everybody for their effort. Some have put forth more, but everybody's put forth some. One day last fall, Laura Hines came in my office and she said, I just want you to know this is going to be okay. Valerie Barco had just left. Dr. Klinkenberg had left in the summer. And Laura came in and said, this is going to be okay. And you know what? She was right. This is going to be okay because of all of you.
While Steve's getting ready to turn on, there's a video that was made. It was by students. And it is important, and we wanted to show this to you because I want everyone to know the impact that you have on our students. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're at, what office you work in, if you're in the classroom, everyone has a tremendous impact on our students. And I just wanted you to see that, and we wanted to share that with you.
When I came here, I didn't really know how college was supposed to work, what I was supposed to do, so my ducks weren't really in a row.
So I was a factory worker before I came back to John A. Logan. I started college right after high school, and I wasn't ready for college. I just came back to school full time. The experience has kind of given me communication skills that I didn't have previously.
I'm an international student from Brazil. I looked at cost of living, the affordability of each school, the security of the area, and the quality of the course. And John A. had a really good program.
I'm in the criminal justice program here. My goal is to transfer to a four-year university, and John A's really kind of helped me get set up for that process. It's like real nice how much credit hours will be transferring.
I never thought I'd be this far when I first started here at John A.
I came to John A. Logan right out of high school. The faculty and the teachers and my advisor that I had at John A. Logan College, they were very encouraging.
I was in the foundation office. They're like, we really want you to succeed.
And even when I was undecided about certain things, they were very guiding and they explained stuff to me.
I mean, I really got to know a lot of my teachers. A lot of them have first-hand experience in what they're teaching. They want you to succeed and they're offering help whenever you need it.
You just feel like the faculty and staff are almost like your cheerleading squad. You feel like people want you to succeed here.
You're a lot closer to your instructors than at a four-year. There's a more personal relationship.
Being here at John A., you get that one-on-one attention that you probably wouldn't get if you go to a big university.
And it's nice to have the backup from your teachers as well as the college itself.
I always thought of education as like the equalizer. So John A. Logan, what it means to me is you come here and it gives you an opportunity.
I sought this opportunity just to grow.
Attending John A. Logan College helped raise my level of confidence that I had within myself.
I was able to grow confidence. I was able to grow as a person, and really, JALC helped me find my voice.
Depending on what work field you go into, you're going to communicate with people for the rest of your life. This has been a wonderful place to kind of learn those things. Language matters. I know now how I can pull all of these parts together. So this really was like a second chance.
It's like a growing experience. You kind of grow with the college.
There's always opportunity here, regardless of what you're trying to accomplish.
What fascinates me the most is our sense of warmth. I expected good education, I expected all sorts of things, but I did not expect the human factor.
I've met a lot of new friends here, a great community that has helped me with different situations in my life.
You receive an education where people care. It matters to them.
More than a community college, we're a community.
John A. Logan College. Why would you go anywhere else?
So I would like to thank Adrienne and her, that was a project that her students worked on, and we're very proud of them, and thank you for sharing it. All right, for HLC you to everyone. From co-chairs, the criterion chairs, you've been working for a couple of years trying to get us ready for HLC. From there, probably about, I don't know, sometime in September, as Dr. House said, a lot of change happened, and many of us took on a lot of new roles that impacted HLC. So thank you for all that you've done. Everyone has contributed in some form, and we appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I'm confident where we're at, and we are ready. I want to say a special thanks to Susan, Regina, and Jean Ellen. They have worked many hours creating, getting everything organized, to making sure that we have what we needed and the different timelines, as well as our criterion chairs that have put forth the effort getting trained for HLC, learning their criterions, reaching out to individuals, getting what all they needed. So thank you to everyone. I appreciate that. As far as the agenda, the team, the HLC team, we have a chair, Leo, and I've been working with him, myself and Dr. House. And so what he has done is last night he sent the last revision of the schedule. So you can see that it starts at 8 in the morning on Monday, and it will end at about 4 or 4:30 on Monday, and then they will be back at 8 o'clock on Tuesday and go through about 11:45. So in that schedule, you will see there are different groups and times. Many of you have received special meeting requests because they have designated, the HLC team, who they want to meet with and kind of what the topic is, or a committee, so on and so forth. We have not designated that. It has been all through our assurance argument and documentation that we provided to them when we uploaded to the site. We also, in looking at the specialized meetings, there are going to be some open forum meetings. There will be some criterion times. There will be something called drop-in sessions. So the first criterion is going to be 2:45 to 4 on Monday. The other criterion times will be at 9 to 10:15 on Tuesday and 10:30 to 11:30 on Thursday as well. There will be 2 drop-in sessions, and a drop-in session is there are team members available and you just can walk in and speak to them. Those drop-in sessions are both on Tuesday, one from 8 to 8:45 and the other from 9 to 10:15. So again, I just wanted you to be aware of that schedule, what is in the schedule and what it looks like. Coming to the website, Philip will be posting either tonight or tomorrow a slide that will be on the homepage, and it will designate some of these times, some of the meetings, and everything that's going on, kind of the highlights of the visit. Some of actually the team is coming in on Sunday. They will be here Sunday afternoon about 3 o'clock, and then they will leave Wednesday. In the schedule, what you're also going to find is there is an exit meeting. It is 11:45 to noon on Thursday, and I just want to make you aware of what that exit session is. For many of you, you've probably been on our criterions or on criterions, and in the past, in the exit session, they would kind of give you an indication of where we're at, what they found, so on and so forth. They have changed that format, so an exit session is strictly going to be where they come in and say thank you for your hospitality, thank you for speaking with us, and the chair said you will get no information. We're not going to get any information from them. It is not a question-answer session. It's just basically a wrap-up of them being here for 2 days. So in that meeting, once that meeting happens, then the team will go back and kind of work through Wednesday, where they're staying. So to give you kind of a timeline of where we will be at, once the team leaves here on Tuesday, but Wednesday, once they leave here, then they are essentially done with the writing. There might be a few extra things that they will need to wrap up, but the chair said for the most part, their writing, their findings, their report is done. After 2 weeks, and again, depending, because remember, they are going back to colleges with honors night, graduation, so on and so forth. He said roughly 2 weeks. Once that 2 weeks passes, they will send us their report, and that report will allow us to look at and only change discrepancies. For example, if they have asked or questioned about a particular file or some data we provided, if it's not appropriate or we see that maybe they haven't cited it correctly, we will let them know. It's not a time for us to say that what they're refinding or the report or anything that they have is not right. It's just accuracy in what they're providing to us. That is typically a week turnaround time. From there, I will send it back to our chair and he will forward it to Linnea, which she was here in January. Many of you probably remember Linnea. She will go over the report, and then once she finalizes that report will be sent to us, and so we will know what the report consists of. As far as beyond that, it's probably about 4 weeks, and so probably the end of May, we will know what that report says from our HLC visit. In some additional items, I have been sending out did you know emails, just kind of some highlights and topics of things that are happening on the campus, things that you might not know. There's been so much that has been changed and updated throughout HLC. I think it's important that you know what that is. I've had a great response to that. Everyone seems to like that. So I think what we're going to do, and it's one of our strategic projects, is communication in getting that information out. So once a month, I will send out a did you know? So kind of keep you updated, what's going on in the different areas, things that have changed, just to keep you abreast of everything that's happening on the campus. Probably lastly and most important, what I want to remind you about our HLC visit is that our visit, again, as Linnea stated in January, is not a policing. It's not for them to come in and police us, but they are coming as colleagues. They're coming to help us be better at what we do. They're coming to help make sure that we are following the guidelines and the criterion set forth by HLC, and they're coming to help us be better at what we do. We are really good at what we do, but it's that whole kind of like a personal self-reflection. The hardest thing to do is look in a mirror and reflect, and essentially that's what we're doing. So we can always be better, and there are certain areas that maybe we excel in, others we're not as good in, but overall I feel very confident in our assurance argument, where we're at today. We have come such a long way, and in that, some positive things that I have found. We have developed new processes. We have had better communication amongst different levels and groups, which is great. We have had a lot of new creative ideas. So this has been a great learning process, I think, for everyone. I think everyone has learned so much, not only in your area, but in other areas. And so this is a really good thing. Once we get our report and know where we're at and what needs to happen from there, we should be the reaffirmation should happen, and then we just move forward and keep doing what we're doing. So again, I want to thank you. I appreciate everything that you do, and the team may pop in your office, may stop by to talk to you. Please do not be worried or concerned to talk about them. I know I've had a lot of people say to me, I haven't memorized the mission statement yet. You don't have to memorize it. It's okay. As long as you know and can answer to the best of your ability. If you don't know, please tell them. You know, I'm not sure. Part of what we need to find out in this process is, moving forward, how do we share that information of things you don't know? And so that's part of our process as well. So please do not be afraid of them. Be honest with them. Again, they're our colleagues and they're trying to help us be better as an institution. So thank you so much. I know our holiday is on tomorrow, and so we're wrapping up towards the end of today. It's a beautiful day outside, so hopefully when you leave this evening, you will have a great Easter, enjoy your day off, and we will come Monday ready and prepared, and we will get through this visit and move forward. So thank you so much.